Back from off here, The Walking Dead. This is episode 10 of season 4, and I'm looking forward to seeing what's going to happen next. Last episode was really interesting, the kind of way of kickstarting the second half of this season. Obviously things have been very different this season, but I'm still kind of enjoying what they're doing. I think it's a very interesting kind of direction to take the show in. And I liked kind of, getting reacquainted with everyone in the last episode, seeing where they are now. So yeah, I'm excited to see what's going to happen next. We had this big storm hitting in the last episode. Everyone was kind of separated into little groups. So I'm excited to see what's going to happen next. And I've heard from quite a few of you guys saying that this is a fan favourite episode and considered one of the best ones. So I'm excited to see if that's going to be the case for me. So yeah, let's just get right into it. This is a really cool shot. I like this. So did Morgan not go after her then? She's just on her own.
Home?
I feel like there's got to be someone. I'm bracing myself for a jump scare, and I don't like it. Oh, Jesus. The gang is all here. Oh, that's cool. The door opened behind her, didn't it? Ah, what's that? It's behind you. Wow. As far as family portraits go, I think this one's pretty shit. Oh, God. Ouch. Oh, man. It's like rejecting the whole idea of family, isn't she? Someone's in the house with you. And that door open and closed behind you. I'm getting some serious Resident Evil 7 vibes from this place. And that irks me. It's crazy. I don't think there's been a single line of dialogue yet. This is kind of nuts. Testament to how good Alicia is at holding scenes, I suppose. Oh, that's a cool shot. Ooh, who directed this episode? They are doing a very good job. It's not even like directors can have colour to make things interesting. Now they're doing this black and white kind of thing. Ooh. Oh, shit. Of course it is.
I couldn't do anything but watch him die. Watch him realize he was going to die.
Oh.
And it didn't happen fast. He was aware he was in pain. He knew you did it. I can't send you out there. But if you're in this house with me, then I'll probably kill you. I don't know if I want to kill you. I just know I probably will.
Shit. Now that is a deep level of honesty.
I'm trying to be like my mom. I'm trying to believe.
I swear to
what
God.
She believed she did. Because that's all I have left of her. That's the only thing that keeps her alive. You may be a kid, Charlie. But you know what you did.
Yeah.
And that makes you garbage.
Oh.
That makes you a waste of a person.
Shit.
Worse than something so
I know I probably should feel sorry for her, but I really don't.
See, I hope you...
I get she's been through a lot and she is just a kid, but
so you
she actively shot Nick. Ugh. Oh. Teamwork is the first step, I guess.
We'll try again later.
Well, it still must be a bit better than if it's not blowing them around anymore.
Storm, give me your coat.
Why is it so hard? Just do it. Fucking listen to her. Oh yeah. That's why she didn't want to do it. Oh shit. This is when she used to kill Nick. Oh shit. Is it really bad that I wanted to do it? I'm a horrible person.
I'm sorry.
What's that Madison story? She tried to nurse one back to health.
I'm trying.
Well, I think she's kind of seeing that as Madison, isn't she? Oh, that's really sad. What the hell are you doing? Why is she being stupid? Oh. Is she like suicidal or something?
It was for you.
Oh fuck. That's dark.
Why did you save me?
Just trying to keep Madison alive. Oh, imagine having dinner with the person who killed your brother.
Did you live near a beach? Huh?
It's kind of sad that she's never been to the beach, to be fair.
Go get some sleep.
Well, at least she's being a very strict mother, but I can understand why.
Anyone who gave a shit about these people is dead. You don't know that. Look, I'm not trying to make up for what I did. Okay, I know that I can't. I
Good.
know I'm garbage, but I'm doing this. Do whatever you want. It's not gonna make you feel better about any of it.
Yeah, people cared about Nick. You shot him. Oh. That's a lot deeper. Oh shit! Oh no. That's not ideal.
Look it up.
Ugh. That would be terrifying.
I saw my parents after they turned.
Oh.
I didn't think it was real. I try to remember what they looked like before, but I can't. I just can't.
Oh, that's sad. Oh. Fucking hell, I feel bad for her. Jesus.
I had a picture of them. So I wish I can't end up like them. I can't
Oh,
end
fuck.
up like them. I can't. Your mom, your brother, they're all good. Stop it. Me, I stop it. Away from me.
Oh shit.
No, I'm not doing it. So please just do it. Do it.
Fuck.
I know that you want to.
What an amazing little actress.
I just can't.
Fuck. She's not gonna do it. Oh, what the fuck's that? Oh, that fell down. You're welcome. Oh, they buried the family. Just runs her through with it. For Nick!
I can see her in you. Even if you can't. She's there.
Oof. I wouldn't even bring it up. But I suppose it's kind of sweet.
I left Morgan alone in the storm. Walked away from him.
I thought he was going to go after you.
Away from all of them. I'm good at finding things.
Huh.
I'm gonna take you to the beach. I didn't say it before, but it's one of my favorite places to go.
Aww.
And you float.
You'll float too! You'll float too!
My mom and dad, I can see them again.
Aww. That's sweet.
They're gone.
Which means they're not.
Charlie. Things don't get better. And they're not going to. They're only gonna get worse.
Oh. Good pep talk. Okay, that was a great episode. Really, really liked it. Two things definitely I want to say from the off. The directing was incredible. And the acting was phenomenal. Both of them did such a great job. Just carrying the whole episode with just two characters. It's kind of nuts. And I think both of them did such a brilliant job. Really, really, great actresses. I mean, Alicia's always been really, really good. And what's the episode this last season? This Land Is Your Land, something like that. She was great in that episode. She was impeccable in this as well. She's so good. And the actress who plays Charlie did an amazing job, particularly in that scene where they were like in the basement with the water coming up. I thought she was incredible. So yeah, I liked the whole journey both characters kind of went on in this episode. Them kind of starting off, on different sides really, and then finding a way to come together. Alicia being the one who always walks away from people, and Charlie being the one who's good at finding things, and how they kind of came together at the end. I thought it was really, really nice, and it felt really organically done. And yeah, I think the dynamic between the two characters works really, really well, because it's such a complicated and messed up history really between the two of them. So I think focusing on that in this episode, I think was a brave thing to do, with it being the sole focus, but I think it worked really, really well, mainly due to the acting being so good. So that was great. And yeah, I liked the kind of idea of these two girls really, because I think Alicia's still quite young. I think Alicia is someone kind of seen as an adult, but she's still actually quite a young girl who's been through a lot. And Charlie is someone who's kind of been robbed of a childhood and had to grow up quicker than her time really, as we saw, because she's never been to the beach. And I liked the whole journey with that. Alicia kind of picturing and telling Charlie what it's like to see on the beach, and then that kind of gave an end to the arc that Charlie was going through in this episode, where she couldn't remember what her parents looked like. Kind of cheesy in a way, but I really, really liked the sentiment behind it. I thought it worked really, really well. And the walker just happening to fall on the door and allowing them to escape just after Alicia decided not to shoot Charlie. There's convenience in that, but The Walking Dead and Fear the Walking Dead have always had that kind of thing, so it doesn't really bother me. But yeah, I just thought I'd get them out there. So yeah, I like the idea of these two girls who have been robbed of their families. Charlie lost her parents, Alicia lost her parents, and then Travis, then Nick, and she's the only Clark left really. And I like how they reacted to losing their family and trying to hold on to their family in different ways. Alicia's trying to hold on to family in her actions, trying to keep Madison's spirit alive and what she does, which is why she didn't want to kill Charlie, even though she was scared she was. I really liked that scene as well, when she was like, if you stay in this house I will kill you. And Charlie's kind of holding on to that through desperately trying to remember what her parents used to look like before they were walkers, but also through other people, which is why she kind of collected the photos and kept them safe for people who may come back one day who cared about these people in the house. So whereas Alicia was the one who kind of threw all those photos out and kind of disregarded the idea of family, Charlie was still very much holding on to it in a physical sense. And I really, really liked the dynamic and the parallels between those two. And then kind of finding them come to quite an understanding in the end, I think. And I personally don't think I'll ever forgive Charlie for what she's done. But maybe I'm just biased because I loved Nick as much as I did, and he's the reason I really carried on watching Fear the Walking Dead in the early seasons. But you can understand she is just a child. I don't think I can forgive her for, she actively shot Nick. She knew what a gun did. But, everything she's gone through. I feel for her in that sense. So I'm interested in seeing where they go with her and with Alicia and their relationship together. If that's going to kind of expand in any different significant ways. That should be interesting. But I really liked how they handled it in this episode. And how the two kind of reacted to this idea of that family that kind of ran through the whole episode. And the fact that they both used to have a family. And I think how they kept having cuts to those photographs and these people when they became walkers, cutting to and fro these photographs throughout the whole episode, I think worked really, really well. So the editing in this episode was great as well. And I also, very small moment, but I really liked Alicia kind of finding the dead bird in the fireplace, and I feel like she kind of projected Madison into that bird because of the story we heard Madison tell Althea about in the mid-season finale. She said, "I'm sorry, I'm trying," and everything. I really liked that. That was a nice little character moment. There was some really good character stuff in this episode. It was early on, we were kind of like, I was like, why is Charlie being so stupid and not listening to Alicia and like putting herself in danger? But she wanted to make sure she didn't become a walker, like her parents. She didn't want to become an undead. She just wanted to die if she was going to. So I'm not sure how getting and letting herself get eaten by the walk or whatever was going to help that, because she still would have turned, but there we are. So yeah, I really liked that whole kind of character arc with Charlie, and how that kind of all made sense when she was talking about, what they did in the scene in the basement with the water flooding. Probably my favourite scene in the episode as well. I really, really liked that. And I also liked the kind of journey we went on with Alicia and that gun that Charlie had. I think it's quite significant. It's the gun that Charlie used to kill Nick. And then it ended up in Alicia's hand, and originally she pointed it at Charlie kind of like as an act of revenge. She was going to kill her for revenge. And then again, when she was pointing the gun at her near the end of the episode, it was kind of an act of mercy. But it's kind of interesting that both times she didn't go through with it, which I think is really cool. But yeah, I loved everything that kind of had going on. The character work in this episode I think was phenomenal. The acting was brilliant. The directing and the editing was just so, so good. The themes they kind of had running throughout the whole episode, and the links between Charlie and Alicia and how they kind of came together at the end, I think it was really cool, and I can't wait to see where they go with that dynamic, because they kind of think they're on their own now, because they think, Alicia seems to think Strand and everyone is dead, but I'm pretty sure that's not the case. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing where they go with those two together, and hopefully when they reunite with the rest of the group later on down the line. But yeah, phenomenal episode, really, really liked it. Some stunning performances, and it was put together so brilliantly. Very well written, I think, for the most part as well. And really emotional, that bit when Alicia was like holding the gun to Charlie's head, and she had images of Nick and Madison. Oh god, that really got me. That was really, again, the editing is just so, so good. Yeah, I think this episode really shined from a technical and production aspect as much as the performances, which I don't often say about Fear the Walking Dead, or anything really. So yeah, I loved it. Fantastic episode. And I can't wait to see what's going to happen with the rest of the season. We have, 6 episodes left? So yeah, should be interesting to see where they go from here. But I love character-driven stuff, and this episode kind of had all I could want and more from, that kind of standpoint. So I loved it. And I can't wait to see what's going to happen next. So until my next reaction, thanks for watching.